Well, it's good to see you again, Sarah. You did so well. We're gonna do another lesson today. I'm just gonna go ahead and start to record this. This is participant 3200A. It is July 1st on 2015. And I know you don't like this. This is not fun around your neck. So we're just gonna put that right there, close to you, and I'm gonna put that way off to the side. Alrighty. Today we're going to review some RASAP letters we have learned. And I would like you to hold each letter in your hand with your eyes closed and feel each shape. When I say open your eyes, please look at the letter and give the name. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. Can you feel that? What letter do you think that is?
Ba.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I actually should have had you open your eyes and then give its name, but you did it with your eyes closed. That's amazing. Wow, are you ready? Close your eyes. Give you another one. Can you feel that? When you're ready, open your eyes and name it for me.
Jet.
Very good. You are doing so well. Let's review RASAP letters and names, RASAP letter names and sounds. I will show you the RASAP letters we have already practiced. I would like you to tell me the name of each letter I show you, and then the sound the letter makes. Be sure to look in your mirror to see how your mouth feels. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Whoops. There we go. I misplaced that one. Ready? Here we go. Can you tell me the name?
Ba.
And what's the sound?
Ah.
Very good. Ready? Can you tell me the name?
Jet.
And the sound? Very good. You are doing awesome. Now we are going to write RASAP letters for sounds we have practiced on different materials. Today we're going to use sand. I will give you sounds for letters we have practiced. Echo each sound, then write the letter with your index finger while you name the letter. Use your mirror. Are you ready? I'm first going to demonstrate this for you. Get that sand out. Go. Make it nice and even so you can look in your mirror, and I'm going to give you the first sound. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Ah. Repeat. Ah. Can you write that in the sound and the letter and name it while you write it?
Name the letter.
Please. Ba. Very good. We're going to shake it up now. You ready for the next one? Look at me. Repeat. Can you make that letter? Do you need some help?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to help you. Ja.
Jet.
Those are hard to remember sometimes. You did awesome. Now we're ready to learn some new letters. And then we're done. So that's what it looks like when you have previously learned letters. After the first lesson, you will have 3 reviews: alphabet review, and graphing practice, and phoneme review. Now we're going to show you what those 3 reviews look like in structure. I'm going to get these things out of the way because we're going to move on to the serif letter. Now that we completed our assessments for the RASAP language, let's start working on the serif language. Are you ready? Okay. You are a hard worker, that's for sure. Okay, dokie. going to review some serif letters we have learned today. We're going to review some serif letters we have learned. Today I would like you to, we're going to play a game. I want you to turn over each letter one at a time. And can you tell me the name of the letter? Are you ready? Fit. Very good. How about this one? Let's try that one. Pop. You are so close. The correct answer is pip. You are so close on that one. You are just doing great. Let's review some serif letter names and sound. I'm going to show you those serif letters we have already practiced. I would like you to tell me the name of each letter. I show you, then the sound the letter makes. Are you ready? Okay, go.
Thin. It.
You are doing great. Go.
Hip.
Wow. You are doing great. Alrighty. We are going to write serif letters for sounds we have practiced. We will practice writing the letters using our index finger on the tabletop. Let's review the serif sounds. I would like you to echo each sound I say, then write the letter on the table using your index finger. After you write it, I would like you to name it. I'm going to first demonstrate for you. Are you ready? If. You would repeat if, and then you would write the letter and name it fit. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. If. Can you write that? Fit. Very good. I'm going to show you the direction it goes. It actually goes like this. There. All right. Ready for the next one? Pete. Can you write that one for me? Good. Can you name it for me? Pit. Very good. You are doing awesome. Now we're ready to learn some new letters. Okay. Great. So that's what the 3 steps look like in structure. In structured, instead of using 3D letters, you will use the graphing cards that have nothing on the back, and you will have various games that you play with them, which will always be listed for you. Alrighty, and then you would proceed with the lesson with new learning, word reading, and then your spelling activities just as in the past, and then you would do your assessments. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have now come back from my assessment. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go over to the pending file folder, and I'm going to take out the folder that the items that I had filled in earlier. Remember, this is always utilized for the person who sets up your lessons as well as yourself. So it's been double checked. So I'm going to very importantly follow my check-in procedures, and that is below the orange line. I'm going to make sure I get the form from the pending container, which I just did. And I don't ever want to lose my lock, so I always lock it on here and just change the top number when I'm not using it. I'm going to pull out those items I don't need right now, and I'm going to follow my folder. Make sure the information at the top of all assessment forms are complete. So I'm going to take a few minutes and go through my binder and make sure that in fact I filled out all the assessment form, the top of the assessment forms as I needed. And I'm going to be checking this in. I have done that, so I'm going to check in information on the interventionist wipe-off board and in the binder. So I'm going to sign my time, my date, and happens to be the 28th, that came back the same day. And I'm going to put my initials, and I came back at 12:30. And now I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I sign this information back in on the binder. (6/28) at 12:30 and my initials. So that now we have a hard copy and we're able to follow where things go. I'm going to go back to my checkout list and I'm going to make sure that I place the recorder in the front pocket of the student binder. That's super important. So I'm going to take out my recorder from my shoebox and I'm going to put it inside my binder. Right inside here, so that they will know to download that assessment and lesson. Place a new recorder from the fresh recorder box. Here's my fresh recorder box. I'm going to take a new recorder and I'm going to put it inside the shoebox. And it says to place the shoebox next to the interventionist student check-in lockbox. And here is the interventionist student lesson check-in box. So I'm going to place it right next to it. I've done that. Replenish prizes and stickers as needed. So I can see that in my lockbox, I need to replenish some of the prizes. Actually, the prizes look pretty good, but should I need prizes, extra prizes are behind the wipe-off board. So I can check that out. The most important thing next is that I need to text the number of multisensory letters named correctly in the first presentation of letter name. As well as I'm going to tell the name of each multisensory and structured letters named correctly twice from the second presentation of letter name. You're going to send that information in the following format. Participant ID, you're going to say the baseline number or the treatment number or the follow-up number. Well, actually in follow-up you don't have to do that. For example, on this wipe-off board, if okay, so now I'm going to make sure that I have followed the very important items on in the yellow section that says to text the multisensory letters that were named correctly in the first presentation, just the number, and then in the second presentation for multisensory and structured to write the letters that were named correctly. I will be sending you a template to use as a format for your emails or text. What I would like is always the participant ID. Then I would like first presentation, 3 letters were named correctly in multisensory, and then a list in the second presentation. Here, the multisensory letters that were named correctly in the second presentation are listed, as well as in the structured. And then that will help me determine what lessons need to be taught the next session. After you've done that text, you can check it off on your binder and make sure all the structured and multisensory cards and 3D letters are in binder and clip the checklist to the participant binder. The most important thing now is to put the participant binder, the green folder, and all contents in the interventionist student lesson check-in box. So I've checked. The only things that are left in here are my first aid kit, as well as prizes. So, I'm just going to lock that and put it inside the handy cart and just leave it there. I am going to unlock this. It's the same code as all of them. And open it up. And there are 2 boxes, so there's be room. If we need more, I will make some more. I'm going to make sure that my checklist is secured with a clip to the front of my binder. I am going to double check that I have all letters in there. I have all items, as well as the green binder, and I have, most importantly, included my recorder. I'm going to stick it in this drop-off bucket. And I'm going to make sure that I put all items there because the next person will need those. And I am going to lock it since there's confidential information. And I have signed out here. I have signed out in my binder. And now we are set to go home. Thank you so much.